So this video is going to be looking at numbers and tables, and specifically looking at average, range, and median. So in geography, we collect lots of information that we put into numbers and tables, which makes it easier to interpret and to find out information about things. Now, if you remember, what we have been doing is getting our numbers or our data into averages, ranges, and medians. So if we remember that the average, or the mean as it's also called, is the sum of all numbers divided by how many numbers there are. So for example, the average or mean of 61, 21, 11, 8, and 14. So you add all those numbers up, which makes 115, and then you divide it by 5, which equals 23. So to work out the average of any number, you add up all the numbers or the figures, and then you divide it by how many numbers there are in total. So on our practice test, you were asked to calculate the average number of apples consumed at recess. So what you have to do is you have to look at apples and find recess, and you have to add 8 plus 6 plus 8 plus 10 and then plus 5. Now once you've added all those up, you want to then divide that number by 5, because there are 5 total numbers, one for each day. So that's how you work out your average. You add up all the numbers and then you divide it by how many numbers there are. Then we were doing some work on the range. Now the range tells us about the spread of a set of numbers. It is the gap or the difference between the highest and the lowest number in a set. For example, the range of 61, 21, 11, 8, and 14 is 53. Now to work out the range, you have to find the highest number and the lowest number. You then take the lowest number away from the highest number. So in that case, we had 61 and we had 8. So what we did is we take 61 and then we take 8 away from that. So 61 take 8, which equals 53. In your practice test, you had to calculate the range of oranges consumed at lunch. So again, we find oranges, then we find lunch. So we're scanning for our highest number. So we have 1, 2, 1, 4, and 3. So the highest number there is 4. And then we want to take away our lowest number, which is 1. So for that, we do 4 minus 1, and that's how we work that one out. Then we were doing some work on the median. Now the median is the middle number when all the numbers in a set are ranked in order from highest to lowest. So for example, the median of 61, 21, 14, 11, and 8 is 14. To work out the median, you line your numbers up in order from lowest to highest, and then you work in off the ends, taking off the end numbers until you find that middle number. So on your practice test, you had to calculate the median number of grapes consumed at recess. So we find our grapes, and we have 12, 5, 10, 13, and 7. So what you have to do is you have to line up from smallest to highest. So the smallest, you have 5, then we have 7, then we have 10, then we have 12, then we have 13. So once you have them lined up like that, you want to work from the outsides and you want to find the middle number. So that's the middle number once they're ranked in order from highest to lowest. So that's how we work out the average, the range, and also the median.